Hello and welcome back to Mimi's Corner. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Today, we are talking about a story that has shocked the world and left many people speechless. A story that is not just about politics, but about life, death, and the dangerous road society might be heading down. I'm talking about the assassination of Charlie Clark. Charlie Clark, a 31-year-old conservative activist, the founder of Turning Point USA, was in Utah at Utah Valley University. He was doing what he's best known for, speaking to students, challenging them, debating, stirring up conversations under his Prove Me Wrong tour. It was supposed to be another one of those fiery events where young people gather to listen, argue, and leave buzzing with opinions. Over 3,000 people filled the campus tent. The atmosphere was charged, but normal. Cameras were rolling, phones were out, people were live streaming. And then everything changed. In the middle of his talk, a single gunshot cracked through the air, loud, sharp, shocking. For a split second, people thought maybe it was a balloon popping or some strange microphone sound. But within seconds, the truth was clear. The bullet had struck Charlie Clark in the neck. Screams erupted, chairs fell over, some people ran for safety, others froze in disbelief. A few tried to rush towards him, desperate to help. What was meant to be a political conversation instantly became a scene of panic and terror. Security rushed him out, ambulances arrived quickly, he was taken to the hospital. But despite every effort, the wound was fatal. Charlie Clark was pronounced dead. So what do we know? Police and federal agents say the shot came from a rooftop about 200 feet away. Clean, precise, like something out of a sniper manual. They briefly detained one person of interest, but after questioning, that person was released, which means as of now, there is no one in custody. The shooters or the shooter are still out there. The FBI, local police, and campus security are combing through video footage, interviewing hundreds of witnesses and piecing together what really happened. But as of today, no answers, no closure, just questions. And then came the reactions. Utah's governor called it what many already felt in their hearts, a political assassination. Donald Trump mourned Kirk, calling him a legendary voice, and ordered flags across the country to fly at half-staff. Across social media and the news, politicians from both sides, Republicans and Democrats, came together in rare agreement condemning the act, calling for calm and warning against the dangers of allowing political hate to reach this level. Let's look beyond the headlines, beyond the shock, and ask, what does this really mean? Because this is bigger than Charlie Clark, bigger than one man, one movement, or one political side. This was a public assassination in broad daylight, in front of thousands, on a university campus, and that fact alone has shaken America. It raises deep question. If people no longer fight with words, but with bullets, what future is being built? If debates are replaced by sniper shots, what kind of society is that? And most importantly, if political violence becomes normalized, where does it end? Charlie Clark was a polarizing figure. His supporters saw him as a fearless fighter for conservative values. His critics saw him as divisive, sometimes inflammatory. But whether you loved him or you disliked him, one thing is certain: his assassination is a tragedy. He represents a breakdown in the very idea of democracy, the idea that we can disagree, even passionately, without resorting to violence. Some fear this could be the start of something darker, a signal that political violence is not just possible, but real and dangerous. Others say it should serve as a wake-up call, a chance to tone down the rhetoric, to bring back some level of civility before it is too late. Because if one assassination can happen in a crowd of 3,000 people, with cameras rolling, then nothing feels safe anymore. So a nation is in shock right now. His family, they are grieving. A movement without its leader, and a society left asking, where do we go from here? We'll keep following this story and we'll bring you back more news on it. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Bye.